give him either controller, I see.
Yes, because you're teaching.
Let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't worry.
Oh no, shit.
Whatever
Shit.
happens, you may think it all a mere handbag.
Holy crap, he looks like a fucked
What
up.
he just said there is very important to the story, by the way.
Holy shit.
Like, a bad dream. It's pretty important.
He looks like a fucked up version of the guy from that octopus dude from Pirates of the Caribbean.
What, I mean, Davy Jones?
Yeah, he looks like him.
How does he look like Davy Jones?
No, he looks like a fucked up.
His head is not made of tentacles.
He looks like the he looks like a human version of David Jones then.
I see.
Maybe she.
Look at all the symbolism. It's not there, by the way. It's not real.
I know.
It's imaginary.
I know.
It's all just symbolism. Okay, that's enough. I'll let it get to blowing up, because symbolism. Because basically, Scott, Bloodborn, there's like super blood heals every wounds.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the people kind of ended up becoming beasties like him. So basically, you came to that weird dude. Okay, let's skip the cutscene now. So you came to the weird dude. He's giving you a blood transfusion, and you signed a pact with him to become a hunter. And hunters hunt the beastie things.
Cool.
It's kind of that simple.
Cool.
So basically, we're now immune to the plague of the beasts, which is why the beast went up in fire. Is to show that we are now immune. And here is where the story begins. Handwritten scroll: seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. So basically, to get out of the hunt, we need to seek pale blood. But of course, we're kind of stuck in this clinic with no fucking idea what pale blood is. I apologize. Swear your words. Terrible. I'm a bad person.
I don't give a shit. I swear a lot too.
So we come down. Oh, basically, when you see these on the floor, Scott, these are notes.
I know. I've viewed
So other
them.
players will just.
I've viewed them.
You'll also find red ones, which are basically just show you how people died. Don't believe everything. Trust yourself on when you look at things. Some of them are left by the game, like the ones telling you the controls right now are left by the game. But later on, you find like bits where you could say jump off a cliff, and it'll be like jump for a hidden path. Don't believe these people. Sometimes it turns out to be true. It's better not to be true. Basically, we want to die to this man. Hello, kill me.
I know. I died.
Yeah, you're supposed to die, Scott. There's one of the tombs. That's what I'm talking about. You're supposed to die because, well, he's way too tough to be taken out with your hands, really.
I get it.
Even with good strength.
I get it. I get it from the point of. I get it from the point of dying. That's better.
Yeah.
I get the point of dying.
Basically, you're supposed to die so you can go to this area that we're about to enter. So you can go to the Hunter's Dream.
And then I took a weapon.
Ta-da!
What the fuck
Took
to do?
Also, she will be important soon, but not right now. This is where we pick our weapons.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the gun first though. And you just want to go with pistol, man. Pistol is way more efficient. Also gonna grab what these dudes have, which is the notebook, so you can now leave messages for other players if you want.
I can fuck them up.
Because we're online. And basically, we accept our gift from the messenger, which is basically, we have the kind of middle of the road weapon, which is a saw cleaver, which is a pretty good weapon, I like it. We have the hunter's axe, which is the strength weapon, and we have the threaded cane, which is kind of a whip cane.
I don't care.
That's the skill weapon.
I don't care.
So basically, this is where you get to pick,
I
Scott.
like the cleaver.
So we're gonna go with the cleaver?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, we'll go with the
I
cleaver.
like it.
So you take the cleaver, and you can go equip them, weapons. Ooh. Right. You know, a little look around here. These dudes will be pretty cool. These basically act as your merchants. So when we get blood echoes and stuff,
Cool.
they'll act as our merchants. We'll get in here shortly.
I know. I think.
Right
yeah,
now.
you have to. You have
Right
to
now
go-
it's closed. But
Yeah, I died a lot. I died a lot of time. They went back and you couldn't
we'll get there soon.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, don't be worried about all the tombstones.
Yeah, don't go.
Like I said, they mark when people died, but you don't have to be worried about dying here until the very end of the game. And I won't spoil that.
You finished the game?
But at the very end of the game, shit gets down, man. Shit gets down.
Oh, you
Crazy shit happens.
Are you still finishing the game?
And I'm still working on the game, but I do know the ending.
Oh shit, damn. Shiitake mushrooms.
Kurkama. Kurkama's a pretty cool weapon. I like it.
Shiitake mushroom volume.
I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm also not sure if you used L1 at all.
Yeah, I did.
You do that.
I did that, yeah.
Basically,
I know.
in in this form, it relies on different stats.
Yeah.
So this is its skill mode, basically.
Yeah.
So basically our skill affects it more here than our strength, whereas in this form, our strength affects it more. Each weapon kind of has different things that affect it. Blah, blah, blah. The game kind of tells you about them in its management thing. There you go, Scott.
Get it, man.
If you look at the thing down there, it tells you how much strength you need. And basically the letters represent how important each stat is
Awesome.
to the weapon you're using. So we have a D for strength and a E for skill. So strength's more important for this weapon.
Oh, damn cool.
But basically we're gonna go munch on this man. Okay, there's our blood echoes. We want to get them first. So let's take this nice and calm. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Basically, whenever you lose blood echoes, you're always going to want to get them back.
I got blood echoes here, damn. Yes, I like them.
Okay, easiest advice for combat Bloodborne. Figure out how an enemy fights if you die to it. So if they're attacked further away, you want to use a longer weapon, like our extended mode here. If they fight closer up, we're going to use a closer weapon, it does more damage.
No.
And always use the surroundings, like the fudging cover we have right here, because AIs are stupid.
Yes,
And plunger attacks. And there we go. Simple as that. So you get our blood vials. Blood vials, you hit triangle. There are Healy.
Yeah, I know.
Source for this game.
Healy here. I know. No,
Simple as that. So gather up some other stuff.
Get
Blood vials. Made the good blood gauge away.
Damn.
Once again, that's the game. Leaving that one. That's just story stuff. Yep, this is the Doors to DXA.
I figured out how to.
Yep, I also believe,
I got past her.
if I
past her first.
remember
Benji's
correctly,
like, don't fucking remember.
we come back here. You can now use this lantern to go back to Hunter's Dream at any point that
Yeah,
we want.
you know.
But we also now have a character up in the clinic, which we will pop
I
in.
did not get why she was there. I kind of quite good, just was like, need gameplay.
Out on the hunt.
Yes, we are.
Then
Go
I'm
for
very
this, smash,
sorry,
smash, we're gonna stone shit, stop.
I cannot open
Please
this
don't.
door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection.
So she doesn't want to let you in because she
I know
doesn't
you
want
hunt for us.
beast blood
For our
shit
town,
happening in
but
there.
I'm sorry.
We'll come back to her later on because her story changes a bit.
Now
Oop.
go and good
She gave me a blood vial. But she does wish us good hunting. But we've not to bring people here, and she's not going to open the door for us. Full stop, ever.
Okay.
But like I say, we'll come back to her at some point.
If you die. If you die. Yeah, sorry. Don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying either, but if you die, it's basically just teaching you to not die that way again. Even though we'll probably die the exact same way again. Can't go for the games behind this.
I know you can.
So I'm not going to waste time. Okay.
This clip is very YouTube video. I shit myself the first time I seen monsters. Shit myself because I wasn't sure what way they would come out and attack you. I drove shit myself.
Right.
I was like,
oh, we got our first bit of like proper combat against a true foe.
I see these, I didn't.
So basically, you want to try and use your gun when he's about to attack you, they'll do that, and you can get a visual attack. I failed the visual attack on
You got a cocktail, you got a cocktail.
Yep. Do we have pungent blood cocktail or Molotov cocktail?
I think
Also, circle is your friend in this game, Scott.
Circle is your friend in this game.
Use this lock on and manipulate the way your opponents move.
Freddy Krueger, I call them Freddy Krueger.
Basically, these are the citizens of the city we're in.
Yes.
But obviously, like I say, the blood the church has been using for years now, the healing church, which is a big part in this game's plot. Basically, they've been using this blood for quite a while now, and unfortunately, the more you aggravate yourself when you've got that blood in your system, the more you're likely to kind of turn into a beast.
Cool.
And these people are helping hunters on the hunt to hunt down the beast. And that is the first boss we'll probably face. You just heard screaming. But yeah, basically they're slowly turning into the beasts themselves. We'll meet some further gone ones later on. And we'll meet some properly just completely gone ones. Here we have our first kind of friend.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Oh, right.
Basically,
Not one
this
from
is
around here either.
Gilbert. Gilbert, am I right? I forgot your name, Gilbert. Yes, you're still Gilbert. Okay, cool. Basically, Gilbert will offer you little tidbits of advice for a bit in the game. He doesn't know a huge amount, but he kind of gives you a a rough pointer about where we want to go and stuff like that.
This time, whatever
Cool. Yeah, and basically he gives you a bit of the plot. So if you were playing for yourself, I'd let you look through. But I know all this stuff. Basically, he's saying we should probably try and investigate the Healing Church because they know all about blood. So if we're looking for pale blood, it would make sense that they know about it because well, they deal with blood. So, yep, and basically we're going to descend into the city.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Hello!
I also shit. I shit myself here and was like, wait.
Here!
One shot kill my fool.
Bounce me back. Don't like it.
Oh yeah. This is a totally different way to go about it.
Yeah, you can drop down to this. This way's a bit easier than speed.
I think
The best way to get these guys to attack you is just to hit their shield one time, and they'll then attack you. You have to be careful for all these dudes, but the easy way to deal with all these dudes is to provoke them and use the stairs. Like I say, use their attack, and then multiple attacks on them. That one's hit me in the back. Need to move.
Need to get the hell out of here.
Let's deal with that one at close range. Yeah, no, thank you. Also, you may have noticed when you lose health, there's that small little bar of red that pops up.
Yeah.
Basically, when you lose a bit of health, you have a brief kind of few seconds to hit the opponent who caused you to lose that health. I think it's just any opponent, but we'll say specifically that one, because that's probably the one you're going to be hitting anyway. But basically, also we're going to avoid him, and then basically if you hit them, you'll be able to regenerate a small portion of the health that you lost.
Yeah.
And it still works even if even if they die. So basically, that kind of unlocked the path to the ladder. So if we need a route back to our lantern, that's kind of why we unlocked that. Basically, we always just want to explore. Just look at nice things. Also, when you see these lanterns, it means someone is inside.
Are you that outsider?
I am indeed an outsider.
Why the hell do you sound cockney or whatever that is? Tell them.
It's kind of a lot of the expectations of this game. Also, these slots you can equip the things we have. So we'll just equip the Molotovs. So basically, if you hit square, is it? Yeah, it's square. You'll be able to throw the Molotovs around. Which, trust me, they give an advantage in combat. Also, gun dudes, super annoying. And sticky dudes, also super annoying.
Freddy Krueger looking motherfucker. Run, William, run! Run!
Sometimes it's best just to run. Stand.
Why is he a motherfucker?
The easiest way to find this game skill is just kind of a combination of patience and aggression when you need it. Basically, if you get the first hit and then just keep hitting, you're most likely going to kill what you're hitting.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Bigger enemies, not so much. And bosses, definitely not.
I would laugh if that.
Bosses, it's more of thinking.
I would laugh if this one video turns into a series of you just teaching me games. That'd be funny.
I'm not going to teach you games. I don't know anything about games to teach.
That's fair. Oh, I could teach you Rocket League or something.
I only know...
Rocket League's easy.
I've played Rocket League, man.
Rocket League's easy.
I only know this game. I know a little bit about Dark Souls, but I don't own that game, and you don't own that game, so nobody could teach us that. Plus, I'm pretty sure at those games. Basically, we're always wanting to watch this. This square is pretty neat because we can use it as just a big taunt point and bring them all up here.
Freddy Krueger's dead, like a motherfucker.
We'll watch out for the sword ones. The sword ones are probably the worst enemy we have right now.
And there's no blocky thing in this game.
Blocking? Let's say, basically we use our pistol instead of blocking. But there's also a shield you find slightly later on, but it's not very good. Because you're not supposed to be using a shield. It beats the point.
Piece of shitty.
There's an item there that you can grab.